Hey, Inspire Tribe, my fellow freedom lovers, John Nolan here. Thank you so much for tuning in for a sort of a breaking news alert here. Something that transpired today, and we've been trying really all afternoon to get the facts on this one. It is very, very nebulous, and I want to quickly fill you in on what is going on because I believe this is quite significant. So let me blow this up for you here so you can see it better. Hold on. Here we go. Today, um, the White House announced ordering the selected reserve and certain members of the individual ready reserve of the armed forces to active duty. By the authority vested in me as president by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, I hereby determine that it is necessary to augment the active armed forces of the United States for the effective conduct of Operation Atlantic Resolve in and around the United States European Command's area of responsibility. In furtherance of this operation under the stated authority, I hereby authorize the Secretary of Defense and the Secretary of Homeland Security with respect to the Coast Guard, when it is not operating as a service in the Navy under their respective jurisdictions, to order to active duty any units and any individual members not assigned to a unit organized to serve as a unit of the selected reserve, or any member in the individual ready reserve mobilization category and designated as essential under regulations prescribed by the secretary concerned, not to exceed 3,000 total new members at any one time, or whom not more than 450 may be members of the individual ready reserve as they deem necessary, and to determine the service of those units and members ordered to active duty. So basically, what is going on is that this is a mobilization of active duty, of reserve military members to active duty, and specifically for the European theater. Now, what does that mean? I believe we're seeing an escalation. Now, the thing is that concerns me just a little bit. I have reached out to our military contacts, and basically, I'll read to you the answer. I'm talking to my two-star general friend, and neither of us can figure this out. Another general, by the way. So basically, reserve military members are being brought back to active duty. I believe this is an escalation for what is going on in the Ukraine. The last few days have been quite bad in that regard because basically it looks like all the efforts to win the war against Russia are not really taking any fruit, and it appears that there's sort of a little bit of a panic going on around the world. People are not supporting this war. Governments are throwing a lot of money, especially the U.S. government, to Ukraine. I believe this is the beginning of official boots on the ground and an escalation in this segment of the world war. I mean, this is honestly what my intuition is telling me. That's what this is about. Yes, Regina says he's not the president. Nobody believes that this man actually runs anything. Um, nobody said Russia needs help either. I don't know why people people don't listen. No, I do not believe that Russia needs help in this. As a matter of fact, I believe right now the only thing that we should be concerned with, because that's something we have control over, is the energy around this topic. And what is it that we can do? Nobody wants an escalation into a kinetic war that spreads all over Europe and other parts of the world. Nobody wants this. There's absolutely nobody I know that wants this, other than these dark forces who push for that. So, what I want to encourage you to do is, rather than give into the fear speculations and into what might happen, I would encourage you to go into prayer, to go into meditation, and put yourself in a very, very peaceful energy. And if hundreds of thousands of us do this, we have a tremendous effect. And we can imagine, especially that part of the world, is very peaceful. Miracles have happened in the past when this was done. There were monks in war zones that were able, with dedicated meditations, to calm everything down. The reason why I'm calling for individual rather than an organized peace meditation, and I've never said this out loud, I've been asked many times, why don't we do this? Because I have seen the infiltration of these meditations when they happen organized online. So I'm just encouraging you, do it individually. You can feel the connection with each other, but in prayer, give thanks. Give thanks for the peace that is already happening, for the harmony that is already spreading over the earth, and especially that area of the world. That's simply the only thing we can do right now, right here from where we are. Some of you might be able to do something more. You might be active duty. You might have something to say in that region. But for most of us who are kind of watching from afar, this is what we can do, because we don't have the authority to call it off in terms of chains of command, but we can call it off on a much higher level. And this is what I would encourage you all to do. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter what religion you subscribe to. This is something that is universal. The peace prayers, the harmony prayers, the unity prayers are something that are existent in every religion. They're existent in every belief system. And that's what I really wanted to come on and share with you. Please do that. Put yourself in that state and allow for that peace wave to come over. That's how we can actually take control of the situation. Believe it or not, we really can. I know this sounds very naive, but it's not naive. I've seen it happen many, many times. So this is what we can do. God bless you all. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to keep this short, and you know, I hope wisdom. No, I know in the end, wisdom, love, and unity will prevail. Many blessings. We'll be back with you again very, very soon.